Hello everyone, welcome to my web series called 150 Java Programs for SDETs. In this series, I will be explaining 150 different programs that will be really useful for the coding rounds in your upcoming test automation interviews. Alright, let's get started today with our second program. We are already done with your first program, right? Which is find perimeter of a circle. So today we will begin with our second program, which is write a program to find power of a given number. And one more important thing, I will attach the note in the text file. Please go and download it, and you can use it in future for your revision purposes. So let's begin. Those who are not clear with the basics, for them, so what is how calculate the power? 2 to the power 3 is 8, which I hope everyone knows. Here what we are doing, we are multiplying 2 3 times, right? So 3 is the exponent and 2 is the base. And there is one special case, anything to the power 0, it's always 1. Okay, so let's move to our Eclipse. Yeah, so here what we will do, we will take two things from user. We will prompt the user to enter the base and the exponent. User will enter the base and the exponent. Okay, so let me write the scanner object. We had already discussed it in our previous session. Scn equals to new scanner system.in. Then let me import it. Scn dot next long, and let me store it in a variable long base. Okay, why I am storing it in a variable called long type? Why? Because int has its limitations, right? So I want to store, for example, a larger number. So long is always suitable. Whatever big number you enter, there is no issue. Then let me do the same for the exponent. Exponent. Okay. Now what I want. Sorry, I don't need to create scanner object again. I'll write the prompts here. Okay. So yes, OUT. Please enter base. Then we will do the same thing for the exponent, saying please enter exponent. Okay, now the user has entered the inputs. Let me write it. Taking inputs from user. So these lines, right, whenever we are taking the inputs from the user, we are going to use them many times, right? So what I want is, I want to put them into a reusable class, and I can call that method any number of times I want. Then what will happen? I don't need to write it again and again, right? So for that reason, what I have done, I have created one class which is input utils. Okay, so in this class I have created a static method saying get long number. Okay, here we have created the scanner object, and what we are doing, we are giving this prompt to the user, whatever message we want. For example, enter the base or enter the exponent. Then we will take the input from the user. Now, so what I can do here, I can delete this, and instead of using scanner object here, I can simply use this input utils class and call this get long number. And here I'll pass the message saying please enter base. Now I will do the same for the exponent. Exponent equals please enter exponent. Okay. Now we have taken the input from the user. What I want now, let's get back to the concept. Always remember a thumb rule. Handle the special cases first before going to the main logic. So what is the special case here? Anything to the power 0 is 1. So here let me write handling the special case. Okay. So if exponent is 0, what will happen? I will print base to the power exponent equals, what is the answer? 1, right? Anything to the power 0 is 1. And tell me one thing, if the user is entering exponent as 0, then my answer is 1. So do I need to continue this method anymore? No. I found the result, right? So I will write return. Return means the program will stop it here itself. It will come out of the main method, okay? So what I did now, I handled the special case. Now let's move forward to our main logic. Okay. There is one more important thumb rule. Whenever your logic or your for loop, it involves multiplication. Okay. Then what you have to do, you have to create a variable saying, for example, result, and store it as 1. If it involves addition, then make it saying int sum equals to 0 or long sum equals to 0. Here we are going to do multiplication, right? See, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. See, this thumb rule is not like it is always applicable, but most of the time this is going to be there. So here we are involving multiplication. So I stored it in a variable saying long result equals to 1. Now what I'll do, I'll write a for loop int I equals to 1, I less than equals exponent I plus plus. It means, see, here I am doing 2 to the power 3. I am multiplying 3 times, which means my loop will run 3 times. So whatever is the exponent, my loop will run that number of times. Okay. So here I am saying I equals to 1, I less than equals to exponent. Then what I'll do, I'll say a result equals result multiplied by base, right? We are multiplying 2, right? So result multiplied by base. And at the end what I'll do, I will say print the result. Okay, we are done. So let's run it. Run is Java application. Please enter base. So let me enter 2. Please enter exponent. Let me enter 3. So 2 to the power 3 is 8. So let's check the special case also. 30 to the power 0. Answer is 1, right? Okay. So I hope it's clear. Please do dry run these codes when you revise, for example, take 1 and I less than exponent, so it is true, then come to the result, right? So do dry run. If you are a very beginner, then you will understand how this code is working. Okay, and I will let me do one thing. Let me put this code in the notepad, and I will attach this text file in the comment section. Please download, and don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, because you will get notified when I upload a new video. Okay, thank you. See you in the next session.